Hi, this is Monterastelli, the editor of tappingqa.com, and welcome to day 10 of our 30-day tapping challenge. If you've tapped with us every day a couple of times, or this is your first time, I'm really glad that you are here. Today, we're going to do a little tapping to experience and cultivate that sense of grace. Tap on the side of the hand, take a nice big deep breath. Take another nice big deep breath, feel yourself into your body. And just move from tapping point to tapping point, repeating after me in the order that makes the most sense for you. I recognize the fact I can encounter grace in two ways. There is the grace in which I can navigate my day, and there is the grace that I can experience in the world. In both types of grace, make my day and experience more rich and more rewarding. I give myself permission to know it is possible for me to act with grace even when things are not going as planned. And acting with grace doesn't mean that I'm passive. Doesn't mean I'm a doormat. Doesn't mean that I'm ignoring the reality of what is going on. Instead, acting with grace means I know myself. Acting with grace means I recognize the humanity of the people around me. Acting with grace means I'm thoughtful, means I am deliberate, but it also means that I am present. Recognizing grace in the world helps me to see the good. Helps me to see my allies. Helps me to see the resources that will help me to move forward. And I give myself permission to know that I am swimming in grace. I'm surrounded by resources that are trying to support me. And I give myself permission to be open to those and to accept them with grace. Nice big deep breath. Grace is such a big, tricky word. Sometimes it's hard for us to access it, but give yourself permission to just be present to that grace that is in the world. Be present to the grace that you are capable of showing up with in big and small ways. And if that's feeling a little uncomfortable, go back to the beginning of the video, hit play again, do a little more tapping, tune into the place that's resisting that grace, and find ways for you to accept it in a way that is comfortable and safe for you. If you enjoyed this little tap along, I'd really encourage you to check out the Tapping Q&A podcast. We have over 540 episodes absolutely free, tap alongs just like this, interview with amazing change work professionals, as well as instruction on how you can get more out of tapping. Everywhere you get podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, just search for Tapping Q&A. Follow us on Instagram. We're putting free resources there all the time. Tapping Q&A. Click the little red button down at the bottom of this video so that you can subscribe, turn on those notifications so every time we provide a new free tapping resource, you're notified in your inbox. Finally, if you know someone in your life who could appreciate a little tapping like this today, please be our ambassador and pass it along. It will make their day a little better, and you'll be able to share that grace. For the 30-day tapping challenge, I'm Monterastelli. I look forward to talking to you and tapping with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.